the dance. Going all over the place.
I guess I'm just a little screaming.
Everybody wishes you were here.
Hold on. There we go. So it just burnt this ready.
It was nice running into y'all coming in here. I was like, absolutely, I want to roll with this crew.
Yeah. Get in, Tiff. Get in.
Okay.
This is Governor Black. What it do? Welcome to the brew.
Good morning, guys. It's a new day. It's Friday. I'm gonna have a surprise for today. So this is gonna be an awesome day. And also today, I know we're gonna head on down to the Veterans Park because it all begins down there as well. Ready to get the day started. And I'm excited, to see what today holds. We got Matt here this morning, guys, who's leading us in to where we're going to our next destination. Two-lane life, guys, just rolling up. Of course, y'all, here's Traveling Tall rolling up. The meetup's supposed to be 7:15. It's now 7:20. We're slowly melting in here. All right, guys, we have made it to our destination. It's the first time they've let anybody come in to record in the PDC Center. So I'm excited about this. Like I said, this is never before seen footage that we get ready to go in, but we got to have breakfast first because we're hungry. All right, guys, all good things must come to an end, and our time here is now up. I had an amazing time here, getting all, the great information, all those products. I'm excited for you guys to see it. We'll get ready to head over to Juneau and get ready to tour the historical building there. I'm excited for that as well, guys. All right, guys, we have made it back out here at Davidson Park, back at Juneau here. As you can see, it's not as crowded now because it's early, but we will be doing a tour here. There's Blockhead there in the camera, guys. If you have a chance, you're ever down in Orlando, go check his shop out, guys. He does everything there. Motor builds, dynos, anything there. Just check him out. But we're back here. We just arrived back here at Juneau, Davidson Park. I know we're gonna get up and do a tour here throughout Juneau. So I'm excited about that because I didn't have a chance to do it yesterday at all. Other than that, guys, we're about to have us a good old time because that's what we do here at Tip Squad.
So hey, welcome. My name is Steve Rotman. I am the Service and Technical Training Manager here at Harley-Davidson University. I am so excited to be bringing to you all great information about the history of our company. Harley-Davidson Motor Company has been producing motorcycles starting with 3 motorcycles out of a shed across the street in 1903. And then fast forward to 10 years later, and our 3,700 building and our 2-block radius campus is now complete, and we are producing over 17,000 motorcycles in 10 years. What a great American story, right, that we can all be proud of.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, this year's homecoming is all dedicated for Willie G and everything he's done for the company. Such an honor to be here, and he was actually here out here yesterday.
I wanted to point out real quick, this was a Milwaukee County Park here, but now it is renamed to Harley Park. You might have missed a small little detail here that I'm happy to share with you all. This dash that's very important to both the Harley and the Davidsons. It's in the street here, and then Davidson Park. So as you look at this park, hopefully you're with refined eyes to say, hey, we didn't miss a dash, because they always felt it was important that we shared that, and we didn't miss that when we're writing down Harley-Davidson, all right? Okay, let's take a trip back in time. It is now June of 1981, and these fine individuals have just purchased back Harley-Davidson from AMF. They have just completed a ride from York, Pennsylvania to right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, known affectionately as the buyback ride. These individuals have just purchased AMF back from Harley-Davidson, or from AMF. Now, the eagle soars alone. Everybody should be familiar with that phrase that was born with this buyback. Now, these individuals are standing underneath the sign here. We have actually put the banner back up a week ago to celebrate and to show off what this entrance looked like back in the day. Standing in the middle here is, of course, our star of the weekend, and that is Willie G here, smiling as he always does, as he's enjoying every second of his career here at the motor company. Willie G is very instrumental because he is one of the largest investors out of the 13. If we were playing poker, he literally has all his chips in on the motor company and has his house, has his land, everything he owns is his 1/13 shared to make sure that our company continues. So again, when we think about Willie G and the importance, to the legacy. He's brought us great motorcycles, but he's also instrumental in making sure the motor company continues the legacy here at Juneau Ave.
They have this banner here that they're going to give to Willie G. This is all dedicated to him, and we all get a chance to sign it. Thanks, Tal. Definitely a pleasure meeting you.
We were talking about you yesterday. We were talking about all y'all because there was some folks that's doing this, and I said, man, just tell your story. But I said, they said, how come you wasn't in Vegas? I said, I wasn't upset. Then I said, yes, I was. I'm looking at y'all go around that track. I said, is that Photoshop? Or do she got that
She
twin
laid that thing
laid over? I wanted to go buy me a one-piece leather suit. Jim, let's do it.
Let's do it. Finn. Oh, you ready? No, what am I doing?
You got kickstarted.
Oh, what am I doing? Okay.
Look, so
Okay, what I do?
So here's the deal. Jump on. Straddle the bike. Gas is on. All right, step on. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
So you're right side dominant, okay. Well, based on the height of the bike, I'm gonna have you step back off the bike and come on this side. All right. You're gonna put your right leg on the pedal. You're gonna put this leg here, keep your left leg on the ground, put your right leg on the pedal. That's what you're doing, right?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put a little compression on it. It's a little harder. You just basically, you don't have to snatch it, just push through. Okay, you got your kick down.
Oh.
Hold on. There we go. So it just burped. It's ready.
Okay.
So now, what you were doing, we call it ratcheting.
Okay.
So once you kick it through, let it come back up to about right there and push it through. It's ready.
I'm sweating down.
I just told my man, if I walk over here and sit in the tent, it's because I'm about to pass. So watch my foot. I just go.
All right, let's see. Regroup.
We'll try it again.
Maybe you gotta get down some more.
Okay.
Listen, hold on. You might have just made a dance right there. Kickstart. Look, just get it ready. All right.
Okay. I get stuck there.
We can get it.
Okay.
Almost. A little bit more force.
Okay.
Hey, no, we gotta do it.
Let me try this one.
All right. I apologize. I was talking to a rider. She knows what she's doing. Stand up, go. Stand up, yep.
All right.
So let's get a little gas. Listen, hold on.
Pump number 563, huh?
You gave it a little gas when you did it.
We don't know what happened, but I tell you what y'all want y'all to do. See me at the nursing home, because I'm hot.
Tim Squad, shout out to Detroit Randy. Y'all don't know who he is, you're sleeping under a rock. Let me tell you something. It took me, I don't know how many kicks to get this kick started, but he knew I wasn't gonna give up. And look, I appreciate you, brother, for hanging in there with me. And we kickstarted this baby.
You kicked it, but here's the rule, folks. If you in the kickstart bike, remember it always starts on the last kick. That's it.
No matter how many it takes, it's on the last kick.
On the last kick.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
To 1920, if you were called Demon, you were one of the fastest guys on track because they were called Speed Demons. This is the only known picture of a black guy that we've ever found on a flat track. He raced in the black circuit from 1913 to 1922, never losing the championship. Then when he lost the championship, he had retired and got into car racing. The person who took it over got the best name in the game, and he was Bones the Outlaw. And the reason why they were called outlaws, the FAM, the Federation of American Motorcyclists, as with most sports, forbid blacks from racing. So the newspaper, the biggest group was in Atlanta, said these outlaws cannot race. One of the top funders of this type of racing was Asa Chandler. You may not know Asa Chandler, but when you go to dinner tonight and you order a Coca-Cola, you can thank Asa Chandler. He established, built up Coca-Cola, and he had a track in Atlanta. So I always tell people that black folks been doing this ever since they put two wheels on the ground, but our history has been lost. So my job is not only to promote the history by constantly racing, this was me a couple of years ago in Florida, but also making sure that programs like this are building the next group of racers.
Oh yes, definitely.
This is the 2024 wheelchair gang.
We are back at the museum, guys. We had such an awesome time over there at Harley-Davidson Park. As soon as I got here, I ran into somebody. Let me show you a sticker first. He has a really cool sticker. They glow in the dark. So bikes, beers, and brews, guys. Y'all haven't checked his channel out yet. Check his channel out. He's right here. He rode on it. You got here yesterday?
Yes, so I left my house at 1 o'clock in the morning. I rode straight through. I got here about 8:30 at night, 9:30 at night, so it was 19 hours total and 1,140 miles.
That's the beauty of riding, though. You get out here and ride, you get to meet your friends, you get to hang out, have a good time. Let me tell y'all something. Peer pressure is something. I gotta love my LA friends. Drew, Fast Eddie, and Mikey. They have convinced me, you know, my plan was to go back to the room for a little bit, chill out a little bit, you know. I was like, sun gotta go down a little bit, you know, it's hot. And they was like, nah, come on, we don't hang out much, you know, we'll see each other all the time. You know what, they right. I gotta come hang out with my friends. So we're out here at Veterans Park. I do wanna see Jelly Roll and Hardy. So we're gonna come out here and see them. I am gonna get me something to eat. It's 6:17 p.m. So we can go out here and hang out for a little bit. And I'll talk to y'all later. So he did a magic dance today. Like we were coming through, it was Drew, Fast Eddie, Mikey, my hubby, Curtis. We were all driving on our way to the Veterans Park. And you know, we saw Galen over. I was like, oh, that's where they say he's out there jamming. They were, you know, beeping the horns and everything. Can you show me the dance that you were doing?
So let me just tell you something. So I was getting some stuff out of my bag.
Yeah.
And then Fast Eddie, you know, he had a big smile.
You know.
He starts honking at me. So there's a movie called Tail Rider.
Right.
These cowboys come out and this guy just struck gold. He has a nugget. And they made him dance in the street. They're shooting at his feet.
Right.
Maybe he'd like to watch you dance.
I don't know how to dance.
Some music, gentlemen.
guys were shooting at my feet with your horns. So I just started doing the dance. I was going all over the place. And y'all were just laughing at me.
Oh, it was pure fun. Y'all had to be there. Look, if y'all do not come to homecoming next year, you will not experience this type of fun. So I expect to see y'all next year out here. You just never know the people you're gonna run into and the amount of fun that you're gonna have. If you don't come, then you're missing out. I'm just telling y'all that right now.
But I'm gonna say one thing.
What's that?
We met you like a year ago. But we're really proud of you.
Thank you.
So keep that going. Keep the spirit alive. Keep that good product coming out.
I will. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Across my face, I'm a trailer park tornado. Halfway to heaven, was in the fire, and I still can't tell you. I'm only one drink away. I'm just a little screaming. Thank you, Country Radio. You changed my life.
Wish you was here. Where you at? Everybody wishes you were here. Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be a special night. I can feel it in the air.
Y'all, we at the famous Brady Street. I had to come out here tonight. Brady Street, then I can't even talk. It's so loud, it's so live out here. But Brady Street did not disappoint, as always. If you like burnout, you don't mind a crowd, this is a good time for you out here. But I'm about to take it in for the night. I got another long day tomorrow. Good morning, Tip Squad. We are here, it's Saturday. We're here for the women's ride. We have Karen honoring her mom here for this ride, so I definitely had to come be a part of that. Look, you got Queen Sit. I seen her, we pulled up. She's already up talking. We have Rolanda here, she's from Milwaukee. Look, we have ladies all over. We're ready to just have a good time and just do what we do. Ride our scoot, ride our bike.
I didn't know y'all was here. Come on. Hurry up, take this quick photo out. Get in, Tiff. Get in.
Okay, okay. I know y'all.
Ended up in a car with Black Detroit. Tell the people something.
Listen, you're in 1960 Cadillac, and you riding with the mayor, but we promoted him last night on Grady Street to the governor. This is Governor Blackton.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to the brew.
Thank you.
So y'all about to get on some bikes?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going
Be in
to
the back.
stop them so they don't miss their ride.
Right, we said forget the ride. We can hop in with y'all.
Read the parade.
When kickstand up?
Now.
All right, hold on, stay right there. Look, no, stop them right here.
Yeah,
They gotta get their bikes. Listen, they gotta go riding. Don't get on y'all bikes, lady. Quit playing. Line on up. Look, I'm just saying. We get that for you because y'all doing what y'all doing. Y'all do it every day. But I want to show y'all how to, when the OGs roll up.
That's how we do.
We roll up.
All right, thank you. Y'all, I told y'all it's the last day. I got to get it all in. And look, Deidre and Randy, look, you know how to put on a show. Blackula, look, thank y'all. Look, that ride was smooth. I told him the next time he come down here with another one of them cars, I'm driving it. I'm having a blast. I got her. Me and Queen Sid about to be late. We want to hurry up and get in this ride and get to our bikes. That's what we're trying to get to. The ride is currently lining up. So we got to hurry up and get down to the ride and get on our bikes there.
Hurry up and get on them bikes.
Y'all like my fancy camera, so they gave us these Polaroid cameras here to take some pictures of whatever, and then we gotta take it for them to develop. Y'all, I ain't the best one to take pictures, but I think I'm getting the job done. One thing about Harley-Davidson, y'all, they believe in always giving you participate in anything, you're always gonna get some kind of bag, a goodie bag, sweat. You're gonna get something, but they be nice though. So I'm not even gonna complain.
Tiffany, I love your channel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm from Canada.
Nice
to meet you as well. Nice to meet you.
What do you ride?
18 CBO Road Glide.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah.
What color you have?
Great. Gotcha, great. Yeah, we're watching everything that you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is Holly, by the way.
Hey, how are you
Tiffany.
doing? Nice meeting you.
Yeah, very cool.
When did you guys get here?
We got here yesterday. It feels like it's been like a week already. We were here last year as well. So.
Guys, the ride was beautiful. We went on a nice, it was a long ride. Big shout out to the Milwaukee Police Department. We didn't stop a single time. It was free flowing. They blocked off all the traffic. It was pretty awesome. So I had a great time. We're here at the museum right now. I was gonna go eat at the I don't even remember what this restaurant is called. So they have a restaurant out here at the museum, but the wait is so long. Thanks to Drew and Fast Eddie, they recommended that we try those nachos, and we did the other night, and they were so good. So we was gonna try to run it back, eat it again, but the wait is so long, and I don't have that time today. So I'm probably gonna head back to the room, grab something to eat. They have a pub like in the hotel that we're staying in. I'm gonna grab something to eat there before we head Veterans Park. Alright guys, so we finally made it in the nick of time. It's 1:52, we're rushing. So we were supposed to be in there at 2 o'clock. We had to do a little bit to get up here, y'all. We was rushing. Alright, Tip Squad, we are here. We made it. We gotta get ready to go in. As you can see, we got everybody. Hey, how you doing?
Finally get to actually meet you in person.
Yes. Alright guys, we have made it in. We was looking a little lost earlier. Psycho Fanatics is here.
What's going on, everybody?
Look, we're ready to get the party started. We got Traveling Tall over here. I'm not gonna tell you what they did, but we got here in time.
I'll tell you what we did.
What?
I said we need to leave earlier, and then when I was on the road, I said we're gonna obey all traffic rules. She said, nah. That's all I gotta say, guys.
It's all allegedly. We're gonna use Robert Simmons' words. It's allegedly. That's what we're gonna go with. So this is where the meet and greet is gonna be at, guys. We're at the Harley-Davidson Hangout. It's similar to where we were when we were in Daytona. But this is the big hangout. What's up? How's it going? You got Blockhead here. Ride to Food. So this is my first time officially meeting her.
It was nice running into y'all coming in here. I was like, absolutely, I want to roll with this crew.
This is like such a blessing to be here. I'm excited to be here, and I just keep saying, like, thank you guys so much for supporting me and just doing everything that you're doing. Because of y'all, I have a channel and I'm able to do these things. So I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna keep having fun. You guys keep supporting, and I continue to bring you guys content, and I love when I get a chance to get out and meet you all as well. So it's definitely a blast. This has opened me up to so many things, because with me being a shy person, I would never, just come up and talk to people. Thank you guys for bringing me out my shell and just, waking me up like there's more to life than just being to yourself. Meet people, get out and talk to people, guys. You just never know the friends and the relationships you can develop just from talking to people. And then the bike community itself is certainly awesome, and I love it. I don't care what you ride, but y'all know where my heart is true at. What you ride, Q?
Road glide and no glide. Got two on.
So, y'all, I'm sitting here. I was over there talking Queen Sense like Tiffany Renee. When somebody yell my name, I think I'm in trouble or something. So I just had to look up, and she wanted to introduce me. Okay, let me know who am I talking to. I met these ladies the other night at the bar, but I didn't, but I didn't know. Look. No, it's all good. But I had no idea this was a group, so we got to get filled in.
So they're from all over different states.
Okay.
I'm from Northern California. I'm Savvy Sabs.
I'm from Southern California, Joshua Tree. I'm Amanda Zoe.
I'm from New Orleans, and I split my time between New York too. And I'm Lex.
I live in Pennsylvania. I'm Amanda.
My name's Mariah, and I live in Southern Louisiana.
I'm Candace. I'm from New Orleans.
Welcome to the show. They come together. They pick a state, right?
Yeah, we pick a state.
They pick a state, and they all come together in that state and ride around.
Yeah. Yes.
And their bikes break down. It's a whole thing. But that's part of. Don't put that in there. Don't put that in there. Okay, yeah, because that's part of the experience. So they help each other fix their bikes. You learn things every time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of troubleshooting and persevering.
In trouble. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in trouble.
Yeah. A lot of jokes.
The more you laugh, like the easier it becomes to solve a problem.
Yeah. So do you have a YouTube channel, or they find you on YouTube?
We're on the Harley-Davidson YouTube channel, yeah.
They're on the Harley-Davidson YouTube channel. And what is the series called? Where can they find you?
Moto Maidens.
Moto Maidens. Yeah.
Listen, y'all, look, we have so many wonderful ladies here that are out here riding. I don't care what you ride, even if it is a Suzuki, it's okay. You still can partake and ride with us. Look, no matter where you go, you can find some women riding. There is somebody to encourage you. There is somebody to help you along your journey. So there is no excuse if you want to ride that you can't get out and ride. Meet you finally.
Finally meet you. How are things?
They're good. I can't complain.
Tony White. I follow you. I've been following you for about 2 years now.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful channel. Wonderful channel.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. You said you let me down. You just rolled the shark down. You gotta bring the snake venom back. You're one of a kind. I mean, I went and grabbed it because of you. And
how you loving it though?
Oh, I love the bike.
Good.
I told them they find the snake venom. I'm grabbing it. Within 2 weeks, they went and I said, I ain't ready for it now, but can I get a picture?
You sure can. I'm glad you got your snake venom. Look, I still have it.
Yeah,
I had let it go.
When last time you been on? Snake venom, that purple, green, blue, black. You can't beat that.
You can't. That's why I can't get rid of him. He's one of a kind. This is 2147. He has an amazing channel. You guys definitely have to check his channel out if you like fast bikes. Like, you should check his channel out. I ain't even gonna say too much. I'm gonna let him tell you what he got.
Well, hello and welcome, right, to the channel. But yeah, I definitely like fast bikes. There's just a different feeling I get from it. But if you want to check out the channel, it's basically a combination of a hybrid bike, as I like to call them, that's reliable and is fast and go cross country. And you can play with it or just go off the line. But yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. And thank you for the opportunity. And of course, the cameraman's amazing.
Thank you so much. He's out of Texas, guys, if you want to get up and ride with him. Hey, how are you doing? I'm Tina, nice to meet you. Look, oh, thank you. Harold. Hi, Harold. How you doing? Where you guys from? Louisiana. I gotta make it there one day. I've only flown there, there, but I gotta make it there on the bike one day. Look, Tip Squad, make sure you guys check his channel out. You know I'm gonna plug it down below for you guys to follow him. Look, he has some amazing content as well. I love everybody that's out here just doing great things. Thank you. Such an amazing time at the meet and greet. Like, it was certainly awesome. It was amazing. Had a lot of people come up. They were excited about that. They were glad that Harley-Davidson did that because they got to see so many of us at one time. So I had a good time there. It was all love, and I'm just kind of speechless. I'm thankful to y'all. So we're gonna keep this thing rolling, and before y'all know it, it'll be time for me to go home. I'm sad, but I'll catch y'all later. Y'all, I got to talk to Willie G. Davidson. Like, that's a huge honor. A lot of respect for that man. So now that the meet and greet is over, we're over here at a personal invite. Big thank you to Jochen Zeitz, the CEO of Harley-Davidson. He personally invited all of us over here. So we have our own little private area. We have dinner, have our own bar, and we get to watch the concert and everything over here. So big thank you for everything that he's done and he's provided for us just to come out here and have fun and doing what we enjoy doing, riding motorcycles. Good thing we strapped the bags and everything down last night. We get ready to head home. So, considering that I'm going all the way back home rather than making stops, we're leaving super early, so we can take it on in. All right, 15 hours, we're on the way. Second gas stop, y'all. We've been riding for like 5 hours. It's currently 9:19 a.m. Look, I'm glad to see clear. Look, I ain't even gonna say clear skies because we had to put rain suits on our last stop. No, I'll take that. I'll take it. It was drizzle rain. We had a little storm a little bit, but we got some other guests riding with us this time. How's the ride going so far?
Going good, going good.
Curtis, how's it? You hanging in there, Curtis? Look, y'all, like I said, this is his first, longest trip. So, he's hanging in there. Look, he was like, we're going to leave at 3 o'clock for real. Yeah. So, we've been on the road ever since this morning. We're getting on down there, and we're down in 9 hours now, so we've been making it happen. Tip Squad, we are finally back home. Thank God for traveling mercies. We made it back home safely. It is currently 7:11 p.m. Eastern time that we have made it back. So that was 13 hours altogether, like 940 miles. We made it back safely for the second year in a row, so I'm excited. I had a great time while I was there. Thank you to Harley-Davidson. You guys did an amazing job with the whole event. It was just simply amazing. To all the amazing content creators that I got to meet down there, you guys were awesome. My subscribers that I met when I was there, thank you guys so much. Like, I just had an overall great time. Hope you guys loved the video. Tip Squad, make sure you guys drop those comments down below. Make sure you share the video, and if you hadn't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tip Squad, I love you. Bye.